It has been a very long time since I have filmed on here. Hello, how are you guys doing? Crazy that I'm showing up like this, I know. Persephone wants to say hi too, so she's smelling the camera. Can you let mommy film? We are off to a great start back on YouTube. If my background looks chaotic, it's because my life is chaos right now. So, as the title says, to have a life update, I bought a house. It's been about 4 years since Matt and I moved in with my parents to save for our first home, and we can finally say that that time is here. I have actually tried to film this video multiple times. I've sat down and tried to kind of get ahead of what has been going on and tried to like find the words to explain everything that was going on, but at those times where I was filming, we didn't actually own the house yet. We had just put in an offer and we had a feeling that everything would work out, and it obviously did, but I think I just didn't feel right about like editing a video and like scheduling it and like getting my hopes up about it, so I just kind of wanted to put that on the back burner until now. So Matt and I bought a house. It even feels weird saying those words because, like I said, this has been our #1 goal for the last 4 years and the entirety of our marriage, so it's just like a huge weight off of our shoulders to finally say that we have our own place, and it's just gonna be so nice. And it's very stressful in other ways because we're going to be learning how to kind of like basically pay rent again. We paid my parents' rent, but it wasn't, you know, it's just different because they're not going to kick us out, you know, if we're late. So we're just kind of, you know, definitely going to have to like relearn how to make sure that our big bills are paid, because for 4 years we haven't had any huge bills other than the debt that we've been getting out of. And that's like another thing too, like we also didn't really want to buy a house until we were debt free. We had a couple things that we wanted to pay off. We closed on the house on Thursday, March 3rd, and since then we have literally been at the house every single day working on it. I've been in charge of painting all of the rooms. I've painted the foyer, the dining room, the giant living room, the kitchen, the master bedroom, and my office. So I've been very busy. I started painting on Friday, March 4th, and I didn't finish until yesterday, Tuesday, March 8th. Luckily, I had a lot of my girlfriends that came over and helped out, and I'm so appreciative and grateful for them because I don't think I would have been able to do it all so quickly without all of their help. So everyone that helped out, you know who you are. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate you. And my dad and Matt have been working on installing recessed lighting in some of the rooms. When we bought the house, the master bedroom and the office didn't have any light in it, so we would either have to buy a $20 lamp or we could put in recessed lighting for around $50 a light. So we chose that option because it also ups the value of your home slightly, at least in New York State. They've installed 2 lights in the master and the office, and then they're going to be finishing up on 3 more lights in the living room because the living room actually doesn't have a lot of lighting either for some reason. So they're finishing up that tomorrow, which will be great because we will have a fully well lit home, which will also allow me to vlog more again. So I'm really excited to just kind of like take you guys along for the journey in this next chapter of life. The house itself has amazing lighting like during the day, but pretty much as soon as the sun dips down, we kind of lose all of that aspect of, you know, all of the windows and light in the home. So that has been a little bit frustrating with painting because I've had to kind of stop painting around like 4 or 5 o'clock. So that means I've been getting up really early, which is another goal of mine that I've been wanting to do anyway. So it's kind of like it's a good thing, really. But putting in lighting will make sure that at night I'm able to have ample lighting to get any work done that I need to do, which is amazing. I'm definitely going to do a house tour. I'm not sure if I'm going to include this in this video. I don't think I will, just because I already filmed a quick little Instagram reel of like a empty house tour before I actually painted or anything. So I think the next time I want to actually like show my home is when it's like fully furnished, or like mostly fully furnished. There's gonna be like a couple pieces here and there that like I need to order going forward, but I'll kind of walk you guys through it in that video. Quickly, I'll just talk about a little bit about the home. It's a 3-bedroom house with 1 bathroom currently. We're definitely going to be trying to add a half bath in the very near future. We've kind of been looking at like some DIY ways to add like an affordable half bath to your home, and I think we can actually do it for under $750, which is amazing, just based on the current layout that we already have in our home, which is awesome. It obviously has a kitchen, it has an entryway, a dining room, and a really large spacious living room. Like I said, eventually we'll be making like other updates, but right now the kitchen is hideous. I did go ahead and paint it, and that made it 10 times better because it was this really ugly like peach color. And like I said, that reel will be linked down below so you can see the hideousness of some of the rooms. But the bathroom as well, it definitely needs some loving. Someone decided to just paint it green. People keep telling me that that's really in right now, and I'm just more along the ride for that like classic and timeless look. So Matt and I will be changing that to something a little bit more fitting in the future when we can afford it. But luckily it's all aesthetic. It's nothing that's like actually wrong with the house, so that's a really big benefit, because obviously if a house has really good bones, you can always cosmetically make it your own and make it suitable for you. And also a big feature of the house that we loved was the fact that it has like, I don't know what you would call it, it's like a 3/4 finished basement. So it has like concrete, it has like concrete flooring, but it's just not like framed out for sheetrock. So that will be something that we definitely add in the near future, with some electricity down there as well. By near future, I mean like 1 to 2 years or so. We'll see again how expensive it'll be, or we'll do it a little bit at a time. But the house is really nice and set up for us perfectly, so we couldn't be more happy with it, and we're really excited to move into it and make it our own. Literally, my life has been chaos for the past like month. It's just been like all of our stuff in boxes. Finally today I unpacked all of our kitchen for the most part, which was really nice because for the past 4 years we haven't seen any of our kitchen utensils or anything, because it's been in storage since we really didn't need it living with my parents. And I also got a lot of our clothing kind of unpacked and hung up, as well as started on our hall closet, started collapsing some boxes, all of that fun stuff, you know. So tomorrow I'm gonna go and like do some more unpacking and try to kind of like move the process along. I'm hoping by this weekend, which would be March 11th or 12th, we will be fully moved in and like ready to go. And yeah, that's pretty much the update for now. I'll definitely do my best to keep you guys updated. I want to start uploading more on YouTube because I do really miss it. But I just felt like I didn't really have the space I needed to be able to record the type of videos that I wanted to record, and constantly asking my family to be quiet upstairs was getting really frustrating and straining relationships. So I didn't want to, you know, make anyone uncomfortable or anything like that. So I just decided to put YouTube on pause and wait. But now that I have my own space, I'm going to do my best to upload more on here because, like I said, I do really miss it. And I'm really excited to start getting creative on this platform again. I don't want to put any labels on how often I'll be uploading, but I kind of just want to treat this as like a hobby and upload onto YouTube when I'm feeling expired? Hopefully not when I'm feeling expired, when I'm feeling inspired to do so. But yeah, I hope that you guys that have chosen to stick around are still along for the ride, and I am really active on my Instagram, so you can always find me over there. And Matt and I actually did just start a podcast in January called Lost in Relation. I'll link it below as well, but you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, pretty much anywhere where you can listen to a podcast. Our podcast is available. I definitely encourage you to check that out if you're interested in podcasts. But it is currently 11:45 at night, and I have to get up in the morning to, like I said, go and pack the rest of my house. So I will see you guys next time. Bye!